various things and like you know, like you're showing him how to do his moves and his combos and all that.
Cool.
And then eventually decided, okay, actually, do you know what? Screw this. Went into training mode because versus mode is not really a good format for that.
Yeah.
And we then just did some back and forth. And then I realized, actually, hello, do you know what might be better? Went to the trials mode.
Ah, I see.
And so I went to like trials mode volume, and the first like Gear 2 trial for Alex is like crouch light kick, crouch jab into light flash chop, right?
Yeah.
And I was just I was just explaining to him how to do it, and I says right. So he understood how to do the link, he understood how to do the cancel, and he kept doing it, but he kept doing it too late because he's looking so hard for the visual cue that he was waiting till in a game that has input delay like Street Fighter V. So I was like, okay, look, try this. Don't even look at the screen. Just look at your hands, right? Look at your hands as you do it. Did it first time. He looked up and he saw this was sex. He was just like,
yeah. He just got the rhythm down after a while.
Both lost their shit. It was the funniest thing. And it was legitimately like he was really happy about it, and that made him want to do more and more after that.
Good stuff teaching him the game.
Yeah, I think there's no point in picking your main and bopping him. What does that do for anything? It doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't do anything for them.
True.
Definitely doesn't make them want to play the game more.
That's true.
Unless unless what the ridiculous combo you did to them is what inspires them, which is rarely the case.
Unlikely.
No, because when you're on the receiving end of it, God no.
No.
You didn't process what just happened. You just got bodied.
Yeah.
So.
There's this type of masochism that would encourage you to keep it like.
Nah.
Oh, I got destroyed.
No,
I want more.
Fighting games you need to do is like if you got new people. Just take some time to just nurture them and introduce them.
It's a difficult thing to get into, but yeah, it's
very
any helping.
We're a niche community for a reason. But
yes.
You just take to make that extra effort to just
Help
on the other hand, they got to be asking questions. They got to be willing to learn. That is but if you don't make the effort, you're not going to suss that out early enough. Yeah. Anyway. Slasher Shellhead now.
Brian
why?
with the memes.
Oh, that's his name on Discord now, but I don't know why. He changes it rather often. Adult go. Oh, here we go.
I had respect for you.
Oh, really?
A little bit, tiny bit. He wasn't picking Adult Gohan. You know, that immediately was like, okay, kid's all right. And now look what he goes and makes me look like a fool. Look at this nonsense. Look at that nonsense!
God, what a tryhard. He's like, stop picking paper, you tryhard! He cried as he chose Rock yet again.
But Rock never fails. What are you talking about, Mike?
Shout out to Dialmans.
Oh, that's right.
Eat it!
Hoard that goddamn... Oh. Gohan. Makes me upset. The 16 was dead. He ain't moving. Funny to stop the whole down.
Oh man, Vanilla Goku.
Vanilla Goku. That's Super Saiyan Goku. What are you saying?
Yeah, but it's still Vanilla Goku. It's not.
No, for the moment, yeah.
It's the closest one to Vanilla. We haven't got base Goku. I don't know why we have base Goku.
I don't know, but they might.
Ken.
Oh man.
That's totally different from Super Saiyan.
Totally. If it doesn't like drain his health, then it ain't doing it right.
This will be over soon. I need to point out that Super Saiyan is literally a flashy version of Goku taking his training weights off. It accomplishes the exact same thing.
Yeah, but merchandising.
I know, right?
I think Bardock has a Super Saiyan form now.
Also screaming and muscles!
Muscles! It's how it's spelt, Mike, so it's how I pronounce it.
Whatever, Dylan.
Good stuff. Oh, that's a combo. Huh. Alright.
Yeah, this is like... I mean, I've been called Mike Yan for years, but...
Yeah, if Ant will upset you, I'd imagine do that.
No, the only way to get past it is to embrace it.
Damn, you've learned.
Become part of the joke.
No way to beat him.
And then the joke loses its impact.
Shit, there's no way I can do that.
No, they still do it, but it's fine.
Alright,
the 6-star Jargon Ball has happened.
Oh, damn. So, Shellhead here has a good lead. He still has his sparking and he still has 2 characters, more or less.
And one of them is Adult Gohan.
One of them is Scumbag Gohan. He's just wait to catch that.
One of them is Scumbag Goku.
Scumbag Goku, yes. And that might be like
Chun Goku.
He's not hitting him, but yeah, that might be it. Yeah, it's Chun Goku, except oh yeah, that's it. Wow, Shellhead's doing really well here. Against Ramza, no less.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, Ramza's great and all, but you know,
yeah,
Adult Gohan.
True. True. Maybe he should have. He does know how to play him, he just doesn't like playing him apparently. Apparently he's too boring, which is interesting. I didn't think it would that matter.
Nah, Ramza isn't. I mean, Ramza doesn't play characters he doesn't like. Like, I mean,
considering how good he is, I find that odd. Usually the people who are really good will just pick who's good. I like that though, I respect that.
Well, no, he'll pick characters he likes that is good. And he finds fun. He doesn't find Adult Gohan's fun.
I mean,
whereas
does anyone?
People who like winning for free.
I guess so.
I mean, like this. Ramza won a third strike tournament against Ryan Hart in Cannes.
Damn.
Just the Urian unblockable man. He loves Urian. Urian's his favorite character. I'm pretty sure.
Urian is pretty cool.
He's a cool character, and he finds him a fun character to use. And yeah, he bodied Ryan Hart with him.
Damn. And third strike no less.
Ramza's legit, man.
Third strike no less. Like, from what I understand, Urian isn't like the toppest of tier in that game.
Oh no, but he's really good. And he's an unblockable.
That'll do.
If you get the unblockable out once, it's like
you win the round.
Because I mean, you build up the bar for yet another one. You can have 2 Aegis Reflectors at once.
Oh my god.
You're able to stock 2 Aegis Reflectors, so you can just...
It's
upsetting.
Disgusting. That's upsetting.
It is upsetting. Doom probably knows more details about it. When Ramza beat Ryan Hart in third strike.
Yes, he did do that. Yeah, Brian confirmed.
Doom confirmed. He parried a jump. That's so fucking...
I like to think that he just jumped up to parry it, like it was just coming at him and he was on the ground. He jumped and parried it. Because. Oh yeah, there's a dead Tien.
That means Ryan Hart was playing Ken or Akuma. One of the two.
Probably Ken. Ken's gone back in my game.
Ken's insane in that game.
Oh my god, he's done that a few times. Waits for the spark and just armors through with a heavy. Yeah. The Shellhead isn't having the best time.
That's the kind of level that Ramza plays on.
Yeah. That's some sick mind games though. That's where you got a team waiting for you when you decide to dedicate this game. You got your Trunks, you got this guy. You got Tien. It's a good team.
Yeah, I was very happy to learn that the team that I decided on back when the game was announced
it's quite good.
Turns out to actually be godlike. Trunks TN16 for anybody who wonders.
Very much so, yeah. Oh.
I picked that team back in November.
Yeah, I did.
After I played the first beta and half of them weren't, and TN wasn't even playable yet.
It must be nice to know who you want to pick.
Yeah, like I mean, hey, look, I've said my introductory moment to DBZ was
Tien and 16.
It was 16 putting Cell in the ground and hell flashing him, and then
Tien just being,
and then immediately followed by Tien putting him back in the ground with Nikoho.
With triangles.
With triangles. And then Trunks is just awesome. Trunks is a great character. So
yeah.
Yeah, actual depth, actual character depth. He has a sword.
Daddy issues also.
Oh, massive daddy issues.
More so than Gohan, oddly enough.
Well, yeah, because, Goku's neglectful. Vegeta's actively abusive.
But he told me to take him, to that theme park that one time. If he lands a hit and then beats the shit out of a kid. What's wrong with that? It's incentive. He's teaching the kid about the morals of working hard for what you want. Good dad.
Okay, we're talking about future Trunks here.
Okay.
Future Trunks didn't have a dad, and Vegeta had not undergone character development by the time they met.
That's fair.
Kid Trunks had a much nicer upbringing than he did.
Yeah, let's say not apocalyptic future. You know, that's kind
Everybody
of
he loves dying.
Yeah.
Killed right in front of him.
His pal missing an arm. Yeah.
Being responsible for it.
And then
Poor Trunks.
And then Super does something where it's like, oh yeah, that future timeline's kind of back somehow.
I mean, the timeline exists. It never stopped existing.
It did, didn't it? I thought, like...
No.
Oh, no, that's right. He goes back and he fights Cell.
Yeah, no, he goes back and he fights Cell. I mean, Cell came from a different future where he killed Trunks and stole the time machine.
Yes, he did. You're right.
Yeah, no, this is...
Time travel's a bitch.
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, DBFZ is multiverse theory, dude.
I know. And it's so complicated.
I can only imagine how sad Trunks was when he went back to find that nothing had changed.
What do you mean nothing's changed? It's like, no, you just...
Oh well, in for a penny.
I mean, at that point, what would he even bother with? Like, I mean, he can beat the androids and everything, but what's the point of that? Just go to the nice timeline and stay there.
But his mom's in the other timeline.
His mom was in the regular timeline too.
Fair point. But his mom in that timeline wanted to bang him. Yeah, she did. You fucking heard me, dude.
What a loose bitch. Oh, Shellhead is with the characters. Stop judging me, you.
Oh god.
So, Shellhead is switching characters.
He is.
What does that mean?
Kid Buu.
What?
Oh.
This is...
We're going Unga Max here,
this
baby.
This is weird. I didn't know he played Kid Buu.
I didn't know he played Kid Buu either. But he tries lots of characters.
This is bizarre. He told me his teams and he never mentioned Kid Buu.
Interesting.
This was a secret. This was a secret.
Maybe this is a secret. I mean, it makes total sense. Like, I mean, he's a Sol main, so like, to lead with adult Gohan and Kid Buu, those are both logical character choices for him.
I suppose, coming from the Leo guy. I know you pick Kai, but you know.
Wait, what? Leo guy? What?
You played Leo, right?
I've dabbled in him here and there, but I'm not the Leo guy. That's Gabe. Gabe's the Leo guy.
True. Gabe's on a
I'd like to learn Leo, but this might come as a shock to you, but I'm not very good at Unga tactics. I'm afraid to press that many buttons.
That's the thing.
I like spacing. I like setups.
Yeah. Maybe that character isn't for you. No. Here's the thing: when you play a character,
my character's already in the game.
But when you play a character like
Leo's
him,
awesome,
smart, when you play him smart, that's something that's truly terrifying.
Oh, that is terrifying. When you like, yeah, because he's scary. He's so scary.
Oh my god, this momentum from Ramza. He hasn't taken a hit yet. He's almost down to the second.
And he already lost Kid Buu, so. Oh man. Oh
wow. I doubt this will kill, but
it's not gonna kill, no. But
scaling and all that. Oh my god.
Did he just shimmy someone in Dragon Ball?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. What a heavy. Oh my god, he really wants that perfect. I can sense it. He's going so ham.
Oh man, I need to be able to see Ramza, to be able to see Andrew after this is over. Come on, Ramza. I believe you. I believe in you. You can do it.
Here's the 50-50. What's he gonna do?
Oh! Somebody clip that!
Oh, there goes
Somebody
the perfect.
clip that! Just I don't care if they lost the perfect for that. Somebody clip that.
Fucking lunatic. Ramza's insane.
Ramza, please.
He is insane. The end flying at him, he don't care. Oh, that might be dead. Yeah.
Spend that health.
That does so much damage with sparking.
He's got sparking.
Still though,
so he has enough health to to fire a second volley, but well, not anymore.
Not a lot. Like he could do 2 shots from that, I think. That's about it. Like the force one, you can always do the force
block.
Yeah, but you can't block forever, and that's hits him overhead. So Ramza wins with a disgusting display.
Oh man, that was brutal. Oh my god.
I feel bad for Shellhead.
I know, he'll be fine.
He's crying, Mike.
That's what Andrew does.
He cries it out and then he gets by. He learns.
I mean, like, whatever you think is, whatever you think he's doing on the outside, on the inside, he's screaming uncontrollably.
This is fine. Screams internally. Well,
oh god,
he did his best. He actually did fairly well, except that last round where he got minced.
Yeah,
I'm not biased, I swear.
he was pretty good, except for that one time he was shit. Like,
it wasn't that he was shit. It was that the other guy just got like his gang and
it's the nature of the game. Like, you know, it's like the gameplay does not reset very often.
No, blocking in this game is the worst thing you can ever be doing.
Yeah,
like. You lose most of the time off that, especially against like Cell and Adult Gohan.
The thing is, I mean, and by that virtue alone, there's no neutral game.
No, they will open you up. At some
when you haven't got, the thing is, I mean, like between that and the fact you have Vanish, and Vanish is +3 on block. My God.
Here's the thing about all that. I seen like someone blocking for